Good evening guys and welcome back to my channel. Forgive me, my throat is very sore at the moment, but today I've got a cooking thing for you. I don't even know it says, sorry, let me start again. I have decided to bake a WEETABIX cake. Now, for those of you who don't know what WEETABIX is a cereal, a breakfast cereal. And according to the WEETABIX website, which I'm going to read from here, WEETABIX is Britain's favourite, now we're not in Britain, but it's the only website I could find, is Britain's favourite breakfast WEETABIX. WEETABIX is a nutritionally packed, tasty breakfast made with 100% whole grain and fortified with vitamins and iron to help set you up to take on the day. Serving suggestions are WEETABIX with yogurt, fruit, honey on top, milk. It's a breakfast cereal. But when I was going through a cookbook the other day, I found a WEETABIX cake. And I am intrigued. Absolutely intrigued. Because to me it's the blandest, especially as a child growing up, it was the blandest, most horrible breakfast cereal. Unless you put tons of sugar on it. So let me show you the picture of it and the ingredients. Jesus, Mr. T, you came in the door like a bloody bullet. So it's a WEETABIX cake. In fairness, the picture, I think it's more like a fruit bread. But hey ho, we're going to find out. So I need 2 WEETABIX. Here's the ingredients. Where is it? Here. 2 WEETABIX, 200 millilitres of skimmed milk, that's usually 1.5% or less, 100 grams of sultanas, 100 grams of self-raising flour, 1 tablespoon mixed spice, 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, 2 tablespoons of sweeteners, and 2 large eggs beaten. That is the instructions. Very straightforward, very simple. So I thought to myself, do you know what, earlier bored crapless tonight, let's make a WEETABIX cake. So I have all the ingredients here. I've got my flour, it's all measured out. 100 grams of flour, 100 grams of sultanas, 200 millilitres of milk, some sweetener, that's the self-raising flour, my WEETABIX, most important, star of the show, and some mixed spice. I have my tin here lined, ready to go, and I just need to get my 2 eggs, two large eggs. I have them, I just need to go get them. Right, let's go, let's start. So first things first, it says where is it here? Put the WEETABIX into a large bowl, pour in the milk, leave to stand for 2 to 3 minutes, then mash with a fork. So there is my 2 WEETABIX. I have a big bowl. So I'm going to pour this lad in, and you will see WEETABIX are like the sponges of the cereals. They will just zoom just over it, just 2 to 3 minutes. There we go. Right, while I do that, I'm actually going to get another bowl. Going to put my eggs, flour, sultanas and stuff into it. So let me grab another bowl. So this is what it's looking like with all the milk, WEETABIX, flour and sultanas mixed in. So I have to put in now 2 tablespoons of sweetener, 1 teaspoon of mixed spice and 2 large eggs. So I'm actually going to put the sweetener and the mixed spice into my eggs, just be easier to pour, I think, and mix. I haven't a clue, lads, but look, that's what we're going to do. So there's 1, there's 2, right, so that's 2 tablespoons of sweetener and 1 teaspoon of the mixed spice. So mixed spice, I always got it mixed up with allspice, but mixed spice, which is this lad here, has coriander, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, clove. So that's what that is, and that's for cakes. Right, Gonna mix this, lad. Shall we give it a go here now? Give him a bit of a mixy dixie. Then we are going to add it to the cake mix. And it says I need to bake. How high do I put on me? Hang on. Other end. Preparing the loaf to bake for 1 hour. So ready in 1 hour. Right, you're going to tell me what to set me. Oh, there we go. We need to fan oven 180 for 1 hour. So that's what we need to do. So we're going to get this in. There's me tin all ready to go. So Jesus lads, I don't know if I'm going to kill myself or I'm going to actually find something lovely and tasty. Right, let me get this in. Let's plop this in here. We'll mix that through. Obviously a very wet batter. And yeah, we'll see where we end up then. Alright guys, so that is what it looks like. Wet batter. Wet cake mix. I don't know what we're calling it. The photo says it'll turn out like bread. But yeah, I haven't a clue. But that's what we're starting off. And I'm going to put it in the oven. And I will come back to you in about an hour when it should be ready to go. Alright lads, this is what it's looking like before it goes in the oven. I really haven't a clue how this is going to turn out. I have never in my life heard of WEETABIX cake or WEETABIX bread. But look, God loves a trier, and off we go. Right, wish me luck. Alright guys, I've just taken it out of the oven. It is very hot, but I did cut it down the middle. And look at this. Oh, I have to say that looks gorgeous. Now I have to let it cool. And then we're going to give it to Kerry to try. Because like, if she keels over from it, we just won't, we won't have any. But I am shocked. Because, yeah, I'm just shocked. This is WEETABIX breakfast cereal made into a fruit loaf. And WEETABIX, especially things like Aldi's own brand, Lidl's own brand. If you got 24 of them and they're only cheap, you would have 12 loaves of this bread. That could keep you going. Wow, I'm in shock. But we'll come back and we will do a taste test. Right lads, we have cut Kerry a slice. How do you feel? Does it taste like WEETABIX?
Yeah.
Does it? I haven't tasted it yet. Can I have a little bite off it?
No.
Why?
There's a certain type of texture in there. I have to double check.
So it's nice. It's not really weird.
It's really hot.
Yeah, I know, sure, it's not cold yet. But seriously, is it okay? I just found it in a book. And it said WEETABIX cake, but that's not a cake. Or is it a cake?
It's okay.
It's a cake?
Yeah, the dog just sat on both my feet. Are they cold? Is that why?
Sir, are you good?
Yeah, you try some.
Can I try a bit of yours? It's actually quite nice. Yeah, there's only sultanas in there. Mixed fruit might be nicer. Cherries.
Yeah. So I'm right in the throes of a book and I can't.
But is it nice? Seriously, like, didn't poison you?
No.
Would you make it again?
Yeah.
With 2 WEETABIX and a bit of milk?
How many was in there?
2 WEETABIX.
No.
2 WEETABIX. 200 millilitres of water, 100 grams of flour and 100 grams of fruit. And 2 eggs.
You might need some like baking soda to fluff it up, I think.
Yeah, well that was that. Well, it's not raisin flour I used. But good?
Yeah.
Thumbs up?
Yep.
Rating out of 5?
3.
Yeah, I'd say about a 3.
Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but there is better cakes.
Oh, there is. But I mean, that was made with 2 WEETABIX.
My favourite cake to make is angel food cake. It's so light.
But that was made with WEETABIX, which is breakfast cereal.
It's not as sweet as I think.
Well,
if it didn't have the sultanas, it wouldn't be sweet.
no.
So.
Okay. Right, lads. Well, there is the verdict on the WEETABIX cake, which we've never heard of before. So, yeah, you can make adjustments. But yeah, overall, it was good. If you'd no ingredients bar...
If you had no raisins or sultanas, you could throw in sugar or golden syrup.
Yeah, and
Just
sweeten it
isn't-
up. Yeah, yeah. I think it's probably a poor man's fruit bread.
Did you ever see that meme where there's this woman and she's like, if you don't have any brown sugar, just take castor sugar and molasses. And that someone responded with a Mickey Mouse puppet going, if I don't have brown sugar, what makes you think I'm fucking molasses?
Yeah. I mean, seriously. I don't know.
It just made me think of that because I was like, yeah.
Alright, lads, we are going to leave it there. Thank you for watching my little eccentric bake with me on Thursdays. And I will find something for us to bake next Thursday, which I think are going to be... No, wrong way. This way now. Not the banoffee. This one. Lemon Filou tarts. I mean, I don't bake.
Do you need pastry though, really?
No, well, you don't make the pastry, you buy the
No,
pastry.
I know you buy the pastry, but Filou?
Yeah, I love Filou pastry. I love it with brie and cranberry.
It's not pastry I associate with dessert.
No. Anyway, right, I'm going to go and I will talk to you in my next one, guys. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from him. Yeah, it's bedtime. And goodbye from her.